Hey everyone. I wanted to talk a little bit today about adding email responses to the Webform module in Drupal. A lot of people, I get a lot of questions from people about how to use that email section and kind of what it means and what the flexibility is of it. And if you look into it a little more and learn a little bit more about it, it actually is extremely flexible in what you can do with sending emails from web forms. Not only can you send an email confirmation to an internal person or just a single email of somebody who needs to be notified when a web form is filled out, you can also very easily send confirmation emails to anyone who's filled out your web form. So that's probably one of the most common misconceptions and challenges is how to set that up. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that quick so that it makes a little more sense. The requirement for this is obviously you need to have the Webform module installed and enabled on your site. Once that's all set, you can go into the Webform section and you can edit any specific web form that you want to add this functionality to. Okay, when you click on edit, you're going to want to click on the web form tab to go into the actual meat of the web form here. As you can see, I have 5 fields that I've added here just by default. I have a bunch of text fields, a text area, and an email field. If I go into this email section, click on this section right here, you're going to see that I have 2 emails set up right now. The first email is I have an email that's going to an internal user working at the company who needs to get an email notifying them that somebody's filled out the web form. This email is very different from the one that is below it. So if we go into this email here, this email is going to be sent to the admin user notifying them somebody's filled out the web form on the site. What they're going to get is they're going to get the date it was submitted, all of the submission values on the web form, and then they're going to get a URL where they can actually go and look at the submission. On the previous web form here, what this web form is doing, or excuse me, this email is doing right here, is it's taking the component value. So it's taking the value of one of the fields you've added in the web form, which we're going to do email, and it's actually taking that value and using it as the value of the email field that it's going to be sending. So whatever the person enters as their email address is going to be the address that gets sent this email. And as you can see, this one looks quite different from the other submissions. So this one, we have a thank you for your submission, and we have a custom template here where it's just telling the user, thanks, we got your web form entry. If you want to speak to us directly, here's the office number. So it's just a quick confirmation email, and again, it looks very different than the internal email that you could send, or excuse me, that we're sending to the admin user. The other really cool option for emails, and I'll go over this in more detail in a different webcast, but the other option is you can use the component value area right here to use to send emails specifically to different email addresses based on the value that a user selects in a select list. So if you add in the form components area a select list field, you can use the key value and label to actually generate or send a confirmation email or a notification email to a specific email based on the value of what the user selects in that select list. So that's a little bit more detailed, not too much, but it'll be included in a different webcast. Hopefully this was great information for you, and as always, if you have any questions, you can always email me directly, or you can fill out my contact form on my website, imkatiemethy.com. Talk to you soon. Thanks.